い、こんばんは。ゲーム聞こえないか。はい、こんばんは。Welcome everyone, welcome. But it's been a couple of days with no stream. So I feel kinda out of my element. I got used to not streaming. I was away for 2 full days, you know? Like 2.5 days even. Hello, Izzy-san, welcome. So yeah, this is, in case you guys don't remember, this is not a fun mission. And I know, thank you. Can you guys hear me okay? 聞こえる? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Sorry, I kinda went straight into the game here today. I was already kinda late, so I wasn't super in the mood to sort of be in that setting area. Maybe tomorrow I'll have more to chat about. Because for the past like 2 days, I've actually been writing a script. I haven't exactly been in a chatting kinda mood. Or not in a chatting kinda zone. I wrote like 3 pages or so of the script for my Fate Extra video. And I wanna write it like a little bit more about but that's what I've been up to. I do have this thing, having a level 2 dragon at this point. Imagine doing this with only like 1 degree of magic. You kind of get to press this all the time. With you know, with how quickly it resets and all. But I'm glad that audio's fine. Ooh. Wait, treasure box at all? Oh, is this not the map that I'm thinking of? I don't think so, actually. Since I got the treasure box from this, I actually don't think I need to kill all of them. There is the map in this game that does require you to kill every single enemy, but it doesn't seem to be this one. So, you know, that helps. That definitely helps. Well, that's pretty helpful. I'm glad about that. We don't need to kill every single enemy on this map after all. But there is still quite a few targets to kill. I think my goal for today should be 3 chapters. This one and 3. You guys think that would be achievable, or this one and 2? I like to think that I could do hello Meravest-san, welcome. Yeah, don't worry about it. I know the morning streams can be difficult time zone wise. So don't worry about it too much. But I'm sorry, I was sneezing. My allergies are popping through them. I was playing Street Fighter 6 on my own off stream a little bit. I feel like I've been playing a lot more SF6 again. In like the last maybe month or 2 months. Turn around please, turn around. No? Okay, that's fine. No turn around there. We'll just do this so we don't gotta worry about it too much. My Street Fighter 6 update for you guys today is that the Kureya channel is officially retired. We retired the Kureya Manon. I think it was like a few months ago that we officially retired the Kureya Manon. Now it's time to retire the Kureya channel. It's not going well. It's not going well at all. But I have been playing Mai. When there's like a day when I feel like I'm not quite in shape to do like actual grinding, I've been picking Mai. I've been doing a lot of Mai. And then a little bit of Caim. What is it of Marissa emo? Oi, oi. guess we'll go from this side. I'm also like kind of optimizing. I'm not gonna kill these armies for fun. We'll find that back here. But I'll find my Steam overlay open on my laptop. There we are. Lost state and placed in Diamond 1. That's the problem of having a character in Master. If you're in Master rank, you can never place below Diamond. You could go 10 for 0 and you would still place D1. I don't know how many characters you have in Master. I think there's like a degree. I think I actually placed Platinum with Jury even when I had Ami in Masters, but I think when I was doing more like 3rd and 4th characters, like when I first tried playing Chun-Li, I was really bad, but I don't think it ever put me in Platinum. But it's, Viper's difficult. People love going like, oh, Burn Geek's brain that now she's easy to play. She is hard. She's hardest character in the game, probably. How are the miners? She's like definitely weaker, I think, but I never had a super high opinion of her anyway. I never thought she was like turbo top tier. But she still has low forward drivers and a throw loop, so she'll be fine. In the end. I'm not hitting my like 3rd follow-up here for some reason. But I'm kind of playing too many fighting games right now. Because I'm playing a lot of SF6, but I'm still on the multi-blood grind, even though I kind of forgot all of my Noel stuff. I am still playing multi-blood, and I'll probably stream it sometime soon. And then I'm playing a Grand Blue now. I never really expected to get back to Grand Blue, but too big of me. Thank you for the follow. フォローしてくれてありがとうね。1, 2, 3, 1 is 1, 2, 3ってか。Chun-Li gave me master during a drunk session. Chun-Li for me was the hardest I ever did for sure. It took me so long. It took me like 3 or 4 sessions to do Chun. I guess Scammy took me a week. But like, that was when I got the game. I don't know if that's really fair. Oh, wait, that's... I don't... That's true. I can't really hang around the catapult. The catapult does like a billion life. Sure, it sure does, huh? Dragon, please, please, could I? Oh no, I actually probably die here if it doesn't let me mount. These guys don't have bows, do they? Wait, what if I, like, dismount here and I try to just... Yeah, I think I can hang around here and be fine. Goodbye. That was such a big help, actually. We're so safe, oh my gosh. That was scary, that was so scary. I was on like 2 HP that whole time. But yeah, the not being already makes it pretty difficult to do anything. I will just drop down here probably. It required a crazy amount of locking in, I'm sorry. I totally forgot what I was talking about. I got like almost 2-shot by the catapult and I got so scared. Okay, there's one more up here. The PlayStation 2 render distance doesn't really help with these large maps where you need to find like a single target. Thank you. Yeah, then we'll drop down here, guys. And just these two guys left. But it's like kind of a marvel that I didn't die near the catapult. I'm proud of myself for not dying there, you know? 생겼다. But yeah, this is surely one of the missions of all time. I think these are all the red also. No? Oh, we're so lucky. We're so back. It's so overturned into we're so back. We can use the dragon for these guys. They do have bows, but it's not that much of an issue. But yeah, my best son, I do like Rambo. And I do want to play two more. I want to get better on 2B. But I honestly hope they're going to give 2B a DLC costume someday. Because there are options to pull from. They should give her like alternate butler from the reincarnation, I think. But I don't know, my copy is so maxed out. I'm so sure that once the summer game awards thing rolls around, something new is gonna be in there. This is so like not based on any evidence. But I'm so prepared. So I think when that happens in like June or so, we gotta stream it again. But you guys probably hated my stream of the summer game show last year, because I was just waiting for SF6. They showed like nothing else that I was really into. So the whole time I was going just waiting until they show SF6. Look at my variety streamer dog. The one really lived that, did you? This is so crazy. I think I might be covering it up on my kill count's almost 1000. Do I think that Inward was truly nasty at the harp? He canonically was, right? Because when he formed his spec, his musical ability was what he gave up for. So he like literally had something. Besides, like, in like the novella, right? He was a fat bomb at the way of fighting. But then when he started playing music for Kureya, I was like, wow, he's so cool. So I do believe that he was truly nasty on the pipes. No. Please no more 1, 2, 3. Please sure 1, 2, 3s. Yeah, I gotta fight these groups of like normal goons. They're healed at least a little bit. Oh, why am I not getting my 1, 2, 3? But you know, on the topic of harp mixing or harp gooning, I don't think I can tell the difference. I think I would realize that he was doing both, right? He was harp maxing because he cultivated his skills with the harp, yeah? But I think he was also harp gooning. Oh, I'm rushed, oh, it's over, I'm fucking... Okay, that's fine. Oh wait, I'm not gonna lose, I've gotta stretch for this, just believe me. I pressed the wrong button, that's fine. We get these guys through. It's one more. I don't think I have enough magic to kill them though. Maybe? That fucking sucks. I totally whiff. I just whiffed the super. That's the whole mission again, by the way. So the shit you've been watching for the past 30 minutes, I gotta do all of that again. What a game. It's actually quite a bit that you just need to kill like 1,000 enemies in this. There's no really getting around that. Which otherwise would be fine. Insert the best weapon. It's the best that I have. Because it's the only one that's level of 4. So I would lose more time by beating people up with like a blunt stick to get them leveled up for it to be worth it. It's like that sort of situation. So to say, it's adequate for what we need it for, because it's not like Drakengard 3, where you end up needing a lot of different where you end up needing the different weapon types. Okay, we gotta get rid of this badass catapult before anything else. Because I like almost killed me the last time. Yeah, 65 sounds about right. Oh, there's like 6 or 7 weapons. I would actually have to like unlock all of them, rather than Drakengard 3. Or, you know, the requirers of the weapons are just in the shop. And you just need to grind the money to buy them. But you know. I actually totally could have summoned Ariosh at the end to just kill the last set of enemies. That wouldn't have been a problem at all. I don't know why I didn't. That actually would have been a totally fine thing to do there. I'll grab the treasure box when we get there then. But I don't know if I am a cool variety streamer. Because I feel like I always just get locked into the stuff that I like. And it always takes a lot out of me to like experiment around. I will say I have been really thinking about creating a on-stream Faithful account. That's been in my head a lot recently. Goddess has like a super stupid account system. So if I put my account on the PC, then I couldn't use it on my phone. Which is like the reason I don't just play on my main. Because I wanna keep it on my phone. It's the only game right now that I play like all the time. Fate Go on my phone is my only source of happiness during like school commutes. Alright, yeah, we get to fight these guys now. Splendid. But as long as my 1, 2, 3s are clean, I'm fine. Oh wait, the catapult's operating again, why? So we're gonna stop that from happening. But I guess it could be worse. At least I play like a lot of single player stuff now. Like a year ago we were in the trenches, because the only games I would play were like League of Legends, Marvel and Street Fighter. Because I never really wanted to... you know, play long games on stream, but nowadays I don't care about that as much. I just play what I want. Enjoy big, yeah. Thank you. It's just as good as I remember. No. One, two, three. But I think it does help that, like, even if I do play a long game, it should be one of these that I'm actually passionate about, because then I commit to finish anyway. A lot of the other long games that I started on stream, I ended up not finishing because I didn't care about them that much. One of your all-time favorites? Yeah. I always say that, like, the only reason why I don't say that this is my favorite game ever is because Drakengard III exists. Which I do slightly prefer, but this is Supergirl. Pathologic? Yeah, I did not have it in me to continue Pathologic. I'm sorry, I think that series might be done. I paid like €3 for Pathologic. And then I played it twice. Twice or 3 times, something like that. But yeah, about the Japanese voices, I was actually kind of surprised because I didn't remember this game being English. But then I booted this up and I guess I played this in Japanese originally too. Oh god, is there one more alive here? What the heck? Go see your PlayStation 2 from her distance. But I am sorry about the boring start to the stream. This is one of like the longer missions. And one of the longer missions where nothing happens. Just two more, then we get to use the dragon again. These are the last two red ones. But to be honest, I don't think any of you guys liked Pathologic either. I feel like everyone always says that like Drakengard plays horribly. That it's not fun and that you shouldn't play it. No, but Pathologic's like that. I don't think there was like a single moment in Battle of Pathologic when I was having like a good time. It became like a little bit too much at just staring at a guide for me to keep going. Like, Pathologic is unless you want everyone to die and you wanna get the shit ending. You're on such a tight time limit, so you can't really like afford to explore too much. As you have the definite missions you need to do during the day. But the game is pretty bad at even telling you when the missions are complete. So I would sort of have to like retrace my steps with the guide every step. like every single action, and that didn't make for a great stream, I don't think. Maybe like sometime in the future, if I feel like it, I might give Pathologic 2 or 3 a shot. As Pathologic 2 is the remake of the Harrispex route, and then Pathologic 3 is a remake of the Bachelor route, so I might try playing those if I ever end up feeling like it. But I think the original filtered me. And you know, I don't think of myself as being easily filtered by games, considering that like my favorite game of all time, or one of my favorite games of all time, is this one. And I also spent like 8 hours straight road dogging the Drakengard III flower, and I really had a good time the whole time. Not once did I complain about there being a secret note at the end, but the game doesn't tell you about. And I also don't think I'm like the worst at figuring out obtuse stuff. Like I can navigate my way around some like secret unlocks in old Fire Emblem games and things like that. Also, I guess my favorite non-Drakengard / Nero type moon game is like Subarashi, which is a weird one. Like thematically, content-wise, I'm basically impossible to filter, but gameplay-wise, it does get me sometimes. Pathologic is the only recent example though. Does anyone in chat wanna expose themselves? Any of you guys read Subarashi before? That game sure is something else. Hello, Aineslam, welcome, thank you. There's crazy art style. I feel like I really like an old and like slightly cheap art style. Because to me the prettiest and the game with the best atmosphere is still Tsukihime, the original Tsukihime from the year 2000. The remake's good, but I'm talking about the original. because all of the original sprites are like kinda doodly. Plus also like all of the backgrounds are just photographs with filters on them. Whereas like with Fate Stay Night on Words, you get actually illustrated backgrounds. But something about the original Tsukika is so much aura, it's so beautiful. The game is so beautiful. I think in this series I gotta give it to Nier Automata. Nier Automata is so pretty. Bye. I actually don't think I need that yarn. Don't run away from me. Yatta. That took me an hour. That was like a third of my stream time, was this one mission. Oh no, oh no. This is actually all a ploy to get you guys to watch more Drakengard. I'm purposefully throwing. As the soldier sense victory, jubilation sweeps through the Yunan army. Though his joy is tempered by concern for Kureya, Caim too takes grim satisfaction in the destruction of the hated empire. But above them, a cataclysm gathers. A cataclysm, you say? Really, a cataclysm? The cataclysm didn't actually happen at this point in the timeline, it was much earlier. One of those guys might have a weapon, I actually don't remember. Massive fireballs from the Empire's floating fortress smash into the once quiet battlefield. The Union's victory and its army are lost and the land is turned into a hellish wasteland. A power inconceivable has been unleashed. It is an awful potent that heralds the death of the goddess and the breaking of the seals, Caim's gripped by remorseless rage. Oh, one of you has a weapon. Thank you. See, I still remember some stuff. Oh, what do you mean that she has died? Yoshi. Yeah, I've only got 9% of the weapons. Don't worry though, we'll get there. We'll do like 2 or 3 streams then, where we're gonna grind the weapons. After the fire falls from the sky, Imperial soldiers rise one by one from the dead like demons of the underworld. What evil power reanimates the Empire's army? This like UI change is so cool to me. But this is like the part in the game where stuff truly starts escalating. We're getting close to like the really exciting lore stuff. This weapon actually does pretty good damage. Even like baseline. But I think was everyone now. There's 2 bits on this cluster, I guess. martial arts combo. That's the closest game to martial arts combat that I played being Xenogears, probably. Ora, どこ? Yeah, these are the guys that only spawn. Oh wait, I kind of forget, but I hate these guys. I need to 1, 2, 3 against these guys. And there's one more here, but I think if I got... Very nice, thankfully I got all of my health back basically. But yeah, the main reason what makes these enemy types so annoying is that you can't really beat them with the dragon. And you gotta dismount for them to spawn. But you know, this is also one of my favorite tracks from the game. I usually really like this one. Maybe that's crazy of me, but I enjoy this track a lot. But it kinda is like doing these sort of long ground missions. You can really start feeling it Dragon a little bit. Dragoon even. If you're so inclined. Wasting my freaking time. Is this okay though? Don't worry about it. Because I'm actually having fun. I just want you guys to see the story. I'm bored that you guys are bored. But this is the authentic Drakengard experience. Sometimes you just have to air juggle peasants for a few minutes straight. A few hours sometimes. But I really am not built for like muscle type games at all. Because I don't think Mario games even have like necessarily good stories. You gotta really play them out of love for the genre. Which I don't possess. At least going by the fact that me in high school or me in middle school dropped Fire Emblem Warriors after like 4 chapters. That being said, I don't really care. Even if the next Drakengard game is a muscle game, I wouldn't care. The next Drakengard game could be like a sports game. It could just be FIFA with Zero in it. I'll be fine. I just want a new game. Just give me anything. Please, Yokotaro, I am starving. More enemies, kill more enemies. More people to execute. Waiter. Hello, Madavesta, welcome back. I'm actually doing this a little technically because I don't remember if you need to also clear around the other. I'm doing these first just in case. Because I don't remember if you need to kill all of the undeads once they spawn. sometimes I do kinda miss new reincarnation. Because I think it's really nice to have Faith granddaughter. To where like if there's nothing new coming out of Type Moon for a little bit, then I always have something to do like daily. But now that there's no near reincarnation, what do I do when there's no Drakengard content and I don't feel like to replaying the games again? Or rereading the manga or anything, like what do I do? I guess like Jubi and Grand Blue is the answer. These backgrounds are sick. Like that skybox didn't need a skybox, no? Yeah, I'll dig up these first. I think that should be the easiest. Oh, you are so far away, no? There's so many, no? Century Age of Ashes. I don't think I've heard of that game. But you know what they should do? They should put Caim in Tekken. I'm not joking. I would clock in 5,000 hours of Tekken 8 if they put Caim in Season 4. My real dream fighting game character is Caim, honestly. Hi. I wouldn't even care what game. If they wanted to put Caim in Men Impact, I would play Men Impact. I would start menning it up for sure. Like, any of you guys ever played an Impact? I never even tried it, but I heard it wasn't very good. I don't really know anything about Hunter x Hunter. And it was also like a turbo degen tag game, so... I mean, basically instantly that I didn't want to play it. You know, earlier today, on my Twitter timeline, there was a post from some, like, I think Australian fighting game local, where they posted that they're stopping 2xKO at the local because no one's entering. I thought that was so funny. The Twitter algorithm was like, okay, unrelated 2xKO hate watching, we gotta show this to Kureya. And they were right. The algorithm knows me so well. Oh my god, wait, I might actually die. Probably not, but I think I'm a little scared. Goodbye. The shields are so crummy to deal with. And you know what I'll take? I would have rather had a weapon. Is this the final one? No, two more. Okay, there we are. If 2xKO has 0 healers, then I am dead. That's kinda sad though. To clarify, the local's not shutting down, just they're not running 2xKO anymore. Local's doing poorly, of course always sad. I think it's an important culture to keep up. But I will always be there to hate watch 2xKO. Now it does make you do all of them. I thought I was so smart. I was like, if the new objective spawns, I'm not gonna finish the old one. I'll be fine. I was not fine. But it should be okay. Because I'm basically full health and it's what, just 5 like undeads basically. Or maybe not even undeads, might just be red soldiers. Regrettably it was undeads. But to be quite honest, these undeads are so tame. When compared to Drakengard III undead. The Drakengard 3 ones will block your attacks for 5 minutes straight. Three more. But like, these missions also taken me 25 minutes. This game is so long. Oh, these missions are so long. At the end it becomes a lot more bearable because the maps are smaller. Oh, free-to-play PvP game, ara. I suppose I'm not really in the zone. I'm not really in the know when it comes to like new free-to-play games. I'm actually not in the know when it comes to new games at all. I don't know eroge from the mid-2000s. I saw a tweet that was like, a couple of days ago, that was like, if you're a girl who posts on Twitter and who likes eroge, there's a countdown on your head. Or when you become a VTuber. And I was like, yeah, no, that tracks. Then no, that definitely tracks. Yes, I am in fact the girl who posts on Twitter and likes eroge. No, I can't see the final spawn. Here you are. Yatta!
あれは一体。
Big wins, big plays. I might be lucky if I do 2 chapters today, that's wild. The burnt wasteland lies all about Caim, while in the flaming sky monsters of the Empire gather like locusts. Caim mounts the dragon and flies towards the fortress where Kureya is imprisoned. Yatta yatta!
なんだあの巨大な貝殻は。人間の力では到底作れぬ代物だぞ。
Okay, those actually were projectiles, I just didn't see them. Yeah, bye. This game is scary, you know that? King Stinky, isn't that the guy from Hello Now? That was like track you so efficiently. Oh. How do I avoid? How do I avoid you? I mean, I just gotta use magic on this one. Should hit both of them. Girl, not happy about it though. Loading? I've never seen that before. I gotta say, I don't think I've ever had the game hit me with a loading screen like that before. Why does you leave this home? You don't know. Oh, I'm cringing out of my skull. Yeah, you see there how we called it 天使の教会. I always thought that was kind of interesting. Still not the end. Charge is good here, but charge builds magic faster. I learned this recently actually. I didn't know that before, but using your charge, like your lock-on weapon. Why? Where? Oh my gosh. Muddy. Muddy, muddy, muddy. Wait, I've actually got full magic on this. Scary? No. Those homing bullets got me so bad. Unless there's like 5 waves on this level.
なんだあの巨大な貝殻は。人間の力では到底作れぬ城。
Which is unusual. I thought it ended like 2 different points ago, to be honest. But I think with last minute dodges I got this. You just really gotta delay. But then she tracks me between like 5 separate dodges. We never stop learning tech. That's true. Maybe it is the fighting gamer brain. Always gotta be learning stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, I think I forgot to ask. Maruo-san, what's the move with Viper? Do you wanna... Are you like looking to really play her, or is it more like to just see how she works? Can I? You know, am I like raising an army of Viper players? I lost like 50% of my life. What?
人間の力だけで空中要塞など作れるものか。天使の教会とは一体何なのだ。
Okay, that's probably fine. Because I can immediately magic burst these fellas. And here we go, here we boost him and then we press them. Yatta. Yeah, this is definitely double magic burst action. It's crazy, no? Oh my goodness. Like it really is, it's just they don't finish trekking. They carry me between like 15,000 different freaking dodge rolls. They do have a collision damage, huh? Shikatanai no.
なんだあの巨大な貝殻は。人間の力では到底作れぬ代物だぞ。
There really is too many. There's too many waves for one. Like look at this shot. Then they all come again. Like look at that. I lost half of my health for dodging them. I'm at 50% health despite dodging all of them. there's no way to regen life in these sections. And this is what I think really makes it difficult. But I guess I just gotta test, like, if I do a magic burst here, does it hit all of them? Does it hit everyone that's on screen? I don't know what to do. Okay, but I mean, you can use that pretty early and be fine. I definitely don't need to delay it by as much as I think I do. What if I change the strategy of keeping one of them off screen so they can't shoot at me? That's not like old game stuff. They do in fact still shoot at me even when I'm off screen. Oh, it's so cringe. Why does it work that way?
なんだあの巨大な貝殻は。人間の力では到底作れぬ代物だぞ。
I guess that works. I just gotta drop everything that I'm doing and start spinning around. That's so interesting. Good to know. No, the best didn't work. But you see how they still home in? Like they're still behind me here. These purple ones are okay, but it's the green ones that are a problem. The green bullets. But this is still better. Look, they're still on the map, they're still on the map, they're still forming it now.
人間の力だけで空中要塞など作れるものか。天使の教会とは一体何なのだ。
Yeah, but I could have saved magic bursts, I didn't just have to. The bats can't like super kill you, but they kinda can a little bit. It's so crazy. Because like even if I get magic burst, there's still more of them. Because the purple ones at least dissipate kind of quickly, but these ones they stay on screen for years. And I also wasted my magic burst. I'm supposed to use it later. That's how long they were on screen. They were still on screen there. No, but I definitely need a magic burst here. This is impossible without a... I can maybe get the 3 earlier ones without, but it's like kind of a guess, you know? Because especially with the green ones, I don't think you can't seem to shoot at them. We're on screen, by the way, I can see them right now. Like, I think if you can hit one of them, then you can iframe the rest. But that doesn't exactly feel consistent, does it? We got him on screen there somehow. I don't know how, but I did it. I don't know how, but I'll take it. Maybe you do really just have to trail them for half a week straight, and then you'll have hope. But yeah, these ones, that's the messed up one. But like, they do go off screen eventually, right? They do. So it kind of just feels infinite, but they're not infinite. They're actually not infinite. Okay, this is great actually, because I can magic burst this group. And in this group I also magic burst. But then there's a couple where I don't need. It's fine, not much you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. That's what I would have did. So same thing as it is. Magic mostly we spent in this sequence. Can't do it. There's a lot of enemies. It would feel really good to do. It would feel so good to release, but I just think it's impossible to go to the next section without a... That's fine. Yeah, that's workable. That's better. Kaigara. As this is a big group, this you got a magic burst. Okay. Disappear. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's fucking go. Do you guys understand how much I love this game? Because if that was any other game and I needed to do that like 5 attempts, I would have crashed out so hard. But here, I was cool, I was calm. No problem. But regrettably, I do need to have an idle meeting. Sorry to say. Sorry to say. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, okay? Yeah, great time for idle meeting break, because we get to start chapter 6. Wait. お手洗いに行ってきます。ちょっと待ってください。はい、ただいま。This music がいいな。What do you mean? You're not fucking with the Drakengard chapter select? You're not fucking with the mission select Drakengard 1?
Shikyo, Caim は私にお任せを。
天使を飛ばせてはならない。
Yo, first time she's been on screen.
俺は愛を知っている。天使への愛、君への愛。君は誰？
ユーバルト？
Kureya is held imprisoned in the floating fortress that hovers beyond Caim's reach. From its belly inward swoops down his mad eyes so blinded by passion that he can no longer see the object of his love.
Caim よ、お前に今の俺を倒すことができるかな？
So, this is what I mean by every fight is fought in the air. Oh, but I also remember this fight being annoying as shit, and I don't remember how to do it exactly. I realize now that it's like pretty heavily implied in one of the novels that this dragon that he makes the pact with is the same dragon as the one who killed Caim's parents. But I did forget how insanely annoying this fight was. I don't know why I didn't, but I don't really remember it being this annoying. Because I'm just facing all which directions here. Yeah, that's one of those. One of those bullets that also track you through 15 different dodging animations. The really big duel, which is the crazy part.
Caim よ、お前に今の俺を倒すことができるかな？
Maybe this was the one you couldn't do with the Dolce Jack, was he? That guy. It would be so nice if I could see. Oh yeah, that is so much more damage actually.
頭が振り合え振りあれ
Yeah, I tend to like using the charge because it builds more magic, but... So close to magic here.
本当に振り合いを愛しているんだ
Yes.
心の底から
He's fine, okay? No, because he got fiddled by the... He got fiddled by the Cult of the Watchers. No, no, I'm still playing as Caim. I'm fighting the guy who kidnapped the
天
girl.
使は飛ばせん
今ぞ
Yata. That actually wasn't that hard. I wonder if I really did brute force it with charge shots back in the day, because I remember that being real difficult. Riding in the same aircar in the scene of war, Caim and the dragon managed to reach the fortress. Now they must find the sanctum that lies at its heart and rescue Kureya.
まずは砲台を倒して近づくしかなさそう
Oh, I hate this map.
やりここに倒してもらちまうか狙いを定めて攻撃するのだ
Oh, this level blows.
撃で我も落ちるとねしゃし
Yeah, these guys always dodge the charge shots.
の葉に女神が囚われておる最後の封印だ守り抜いてくれ
So they kinda force you to go manual. But you know, my ass is magic bursting this. Yeah, the character you play as never changes. You're always Caim in this. But you know, there's no shame. You definitely have to focus when you're playing this game. That's kind of the Yokotaro special. A lot of his stuff is a little... Dare I describe as out there. assume I can magic burst here, no?
女神は無事
You think I could maybe hit the... Nice.
この貝殻にはどれだけの敵がおるのかキリがない。
Like, this sequence is visually really cool, but it's so aged to play, it's horrible. Like, you know, there's a lot of mission like this. Like, it really is just this one, essentially. Wow, Marisa-san, konbanwa. よし。
もはや帝国の暴挙を止めることはできるのか。私は神に祈ることしかできない。
やったやった。
女神よ。
That's kind of difficult. 14% health left is not too great. Oh no, not this map. These maps, these like Aero Fortress maps, these have a lot of really weird weapon unlocks. I know that there's like a weapon unlock on this map, for example. I don't know if it's this one like specifically, but there's a weapon unlock that requires you to like do a speed run. And also one of these maps requires you to AFK in a corner for 25 minutes. Okay, this I think actually is the speedrun map. Because there's a full 19-minute time limit, but... I'm like not doing a bit here. Half of the challenge of this map is the fact that it's so difficult to initiate a run. You gotta hold forward for so long. But I think the speedrun one's like basically empty. There's essentially no enemies in the speedrun one. There's too many enemies in this one to be Wait. I don't know why he fucking... That guy like teleported to change positions. But like you see how long it takes? They're so much faster than you. It's not at all like Drakengard 3. In Drakengard 3 you can very easily outrun basically every enemy. Not this game. But I guess there's 19 minutes of time. So it is what it is. Skataないね。ゆっくりやりましょう。But these guys being as feral as they are makes it kind of boo-boo. 狭い敵が多すぎるそうですね。でも大丈夫。Like, we just take our time. Take our time, like Astro 1v2ing these peasants and we'll be fine. Because they only move between rooms like that. Which is what makes things easier. Just... We just gotta try to not get like tossed around too hard. But every single one of these guys does like infinite knockback, it's kind of brutal. But yeah, you can see there that they don't go between rooms. So it's like actually not that bad. The only time in history that Jump has done something in Drakengard.
神の危機は最終封印の破壊を意味する。皆無どうか女神の身を
Dark Instant 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Very cool. I saw full heal, but yeah, I died before. There, I think, is a chest there that lets you heal, but it's like, oh, well,
迷わず突き進め。その手で己の妹を連れ帰れ。
but like the biggest issue really is that the guy is so goddamn slow. If he wasn't like gapped in speed by 0, it'd be fine. Right. Now when they don't let the red guys, it's kinda OP to just cast spells. Like, you see how fast that is? Okay, see, that captain lets me move a little bit. I got stuck on his fucking... him just laying there. Just... Man, why are these normal going so fast, John?
何の手助けもしてやれ。許しないありだ。
女神の危機は最終封印の破壊を意味する。皆無どうか女神の身を世界
I mean, I tried to dodge, but it's fine. Like, they don't let you move at all. I tried to dodge it. 無理じゃん。But it's crazy. Because they'll just do like 30% of your life in one swing plus knockdown. So then they can hit you as soon as you get up functionally and you do no damage to them at all. I don't remember at all how shit the second part is to play. As the 19-minute time limit also appeals to the upstairs section. But there's still no problem, right? Like at this point. As long as those guys do that much damage, it's only really a problem in like the room after this. So good. So good, so good. Maybe this is just a rumor, I just gotta kill all of them. So good. Like, that's fine. But now we're at the problem section. Like, it's one stab, my entire life bar is gone. So nice. So sugoi. What do you do? Because these guys have both armors, you can't really kill them. And those guys only have the physical armor, but you also can't kill them because hitting your spells AoEs. Do I just gotta... hold on. Do I just gotta remap my shit? Is this where I face the issue? Oops. Like, is this the bit where I just gotta... I gotta remap my shit. And by that I mean... Whoops. But why is my game paused? How do I unpause? Sure, that works. Yeah, now I move faster. Which, to be honest, might have been a good setting to change later. Or earlier, but it's okay. Hai, controllaa no kotoa setteistä. All of a sudden looking a bit more playable, eh?
女神はどこだ。
ここからは何の手助けもしてやる。お主がやるのだ。
Too many people? Could I move? Sure, I don't appreciate when I press the everybody knockback button and then half of you don't get knocked back. We should do something about that then. Wait, maybe we can just run through. We got to move through there or what? You know what, maybe there's like the operators. It really reaches in here immediately. Okay, that's fine though. Well,
迷わず突き進め。その手で己の妹を連れ帰れ。
よし、頑張ります。Now that you don't get like turbo stun locked by these fellas anymore, it's kinda nice to play actually. Like my strat for these guys tends to be to get the knockdown and then just run. But they don't really care about the knockdown. Like they really don't care about the knockdown. That's fine, it kinda home in on me a little bit, I'm not even mad about it actually. I'm not even mad about it actually. Like, it's cool that it hones in on my position. So nice, so sugoi. How did I get the heal? Because he's blocking her. There was a healer that didn't want to spawn, which is so interesting. This time I got it though, no problem. And some of you might think here, like, why is she not controlling the camera to see better? And the fantastic part about this game is that you can't. Okay, through. Okay, now I think we're fine. The game crashed for a second. It really feels like these freaking mages though. But the trick to getting the mages is to farm out through the fireball. Because you casting magic. Like if you cast magic, you're immune to all damage. Oh, they're straight cranking it. Oh my goodness. Yes. See what I mean there? Every single time they try to like cast a spell on me, you know what, now that I did the controller adjustment, this is actually a lot nicer to play. I probably should have done that earlier. It was like walking through the fields and stuff. Okay, don't mind. My original comment about the Caim being totally mugged by Zero in terms of mobility is still true. But it's not as bad. The key to the shield disappeared. Use it and find Furia. All steadfast, they really do strike at you with such fury, no? Weapon discovered, やった？
弱い弱いぞ急げ。
はい。Oh wait, is there really nothing here? I guess not. Oh wait, does the weapon spawn in that room if you're quick? Maybe this is... I remember that I think a weapon spawns in that room, but I don't really remember. Hmm. 時間がかかったけど、やった。Bellum bag. Then was it off the weapons though? Can't complain. As Caim approaches the inner sanctum where he believes Kureya is held, he senses no trace of his sister, only a deep and ominous foreboding. The high priestess of the cult of the Watchers waits like a nightmare within. We actually see her now. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like, it takes a while before she pulls up, but you know. Oh. I think there is actually a weapon chest. I don't know if it's this map, but there is. There is a weapon chest on one of these fortress top-down levels. But I don't remember how to get it. I'm very sorry. I think we just gonna hold forward on this. We'll come back for the weapons, don't worry about them.
カイム、最終封印が解かれたのだな。早く外に出てこい。卵が生まれるぞ。カイム、しっかりしろ。次の手を打たねば世界が滅びるのだぞ。お主の妹が耐えて守ってきたことが全て無駄になるのだぞ。カイム。
He's a strong guy with bloodlust in his eyes, but not immune to emotion completely. Caim is too late. The goddess, the last seal, his beloved sister Kureya lies dead, and the child priestess Mana incants the catechism of the cult of the Watchers in celebration. With the last seal broken, the seeds of resurrection threaten to appear in the earth. Suppressing his rage, Caim turns from Mana and flies away to stop the sowing of the seeds. We can still do a little bit of Caim's washed. No, he's not washed. Chapter 7 tragedy. He's still to go. He's not washed. So slow. Yeah, if I had changed my controller settings earlier, he would have made it actually. She's the priestess of the cult of the Watcher. She's the ruler of the empire. She's the destroyer of all things. She's the instrument of gods. She's the fountainhead. Reflected in her shining child's eyes is the lifeless body of a goddess. I love this cutscene.
振り合い。振り合いをどうした？
封印は解けた。
もういらない。天使が笑った。
天使は笑うよ。ラララララ。ラララララララララ。
Destroy the child. I'm sorry to say she's kinda strong.
振り合い。俺は君の幸せを思って。違う。俺は君に歌すら送れなかった。
Yeah, his eyes aren't red anymore. He got untouched. He got so traumatized that he got untouched.
ララララララララララララララララララ天使回る。
I'm sorry to say there's a lot of la 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 lying that will take place still. That's not the last we've seen of Mana.
邪魔はいない。振り合い。奇跡を。女神の復活を。
All the seals are shattered, the seeds of resurrection are sown throughout the world, and the end of time draws near. Freed from Mana's curse, Inward takes Kureya's cold body in his arms and resolves to use the seed to bring back his love from the dead. Time flies in pursuit, all evil can spring from the seeds, but Inward, lost in his grief, will not hear the truth. He's free from the spell. Like, he's not the church untouched him, but he's effectively insane now.
貴様の炎と我の炎、どちらが勝っているか教えてやろうぜ。
So despite the successful untouching, it doesn't look like we're becoming allies anytime soon.
だが我の足元にも及ばぬぞ、燃え尽きろ。
Oh no, wait, was this the difficult one? I forget you're gonna fight him twice. But yeah, when you hit your shots it does good damage, you just can't give it up. You can't use the charge shot, which is an another. Yes. Ta-da. And 見えなかった。I didn't even like dream about interrupting it there. I'm so in the wrong direction. Okay, that's beast. You actually get a lot of damage when you interrupt this, but it's hard to interrupt because you're facing the wrong freaking direction. Yeah, I think I need to do this twice. Hi. Renan King works him in a really like. But the implication kind of there was that he just was under the, he was still under the touching at that point, so he didn't realize it. I'm so tired. That blue thing has to be reactable. I'm just washed. Don't get it twisted, you can react to it. I'm just insanely washed. But also sometimes the game is mean. That's big damage. Big damage. I think he's gonna do this, yep. Gotta... No, I don't wanna do this again. It's so insane, the reactor. Yatta. Hello, Bakus-san. Welcome. Remaining health 3% crazy. 危ない。ちょっと。Now we have a big strong dragon. We're already on chapter 8 actually. I forgot about that. So my goal was to do 2 chapters, right? We did it, and I'm also really hungry, but I wanna play a little bit. Wow, naka seals. I love seals. Wow, naka suita. でもまだ少しやりたい. The seeds of resurrection lie scattered throughout the Imperial City. Are the seeds humanity's salvation or its destruction? Inuart has gone alone to try to resurrect Kureya. As hope fades from the world, Caim flies to the Imperial City. He goes to destroy the shields and to exact revenge on the priestess Mana. Oh, this map is difficult, but I love the aesthetic.
全ての元凶を捉える。ゴーストの後で、すでに終焉の手に近づいているというのか。俺はもう人間でもすぐに場所では
It's one of those maps where it's like playing it is actually kind of insanely miserable. But it's like open, 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 open. Thank you. This map looks incredible, but it's
再生の卵が本当に現れて全種族がそこへ向かっているはずだ。
oh no, why does like these cool enemies? I actually don't remember why, but I for some reason immediately recalled as I saw them.
止めるのだ。立ち止まる幸福を知らぬか。
Like, look at that, look at this map, look at this like round level, it's so cool. The thing about these guys is that like they're kind of difficult to kill with magic bursts because, you know, they don't take damage unless they open. Like you would see there how the vast majority just didn't take damage at all. Yeah, Burdillet's role is not explained very well. But he's essentially the retainer of the goddess. Like, his purpose is to assist the goddess. And now that the goddess, aka Kureya, is dead, like, it's kind of our friend. But he's been on that for a long time, like, he assisted the previous goddesses as well. Please, speed, I need this. I really don't appreciate the fact that I took damage off of that. But I think I'm okay. Target, please be target. Give me target. 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 No? やったー。やったやったやったやったやった。I thought so. I for some reason felt like that was the end. %6 health's pretty pricey though. The worm. Caim quails before the ancient dragon and 1,000 children. Almost never seen upon the earth, this noble beast has been drawn from its heavenly lair by the seeds of resurrection. Before the almighty worm, even the dragon feels fear. Caim holds the dragon tightly around the neck and urges her into battle. Yay. Maybe I'll do this and then we'll call, as this fight I remember being very difficult. I forget that they translated the worm in English, but in Japanese it's just ancient Totoro. Right. Too old. Western old. This is one of those bits where like I try to use uncharged shots when I can, just for the damage. Boost the magic burst? I just don't remember how much magic burst does to this guy. Oh, I'm stubborn. I used that right before. I used it right before I transformed. Bye-bye. Can you look? Yeah, okay. I just can't be wasting my magic bars like that. Hi. Sorry for skipping the cutscene, I just thought we already saw it once, so to be acceptable. Isn't it crazy that you can skip a cutscene before a boss fight? Drakengard III could never. These little guys are doing too much, man.
そなたの何がドラゴンを駆り立てる
No? I mean, that would have just been crazy if I got to hit him, wouldn't I?
そんな馬鹿げた戦いがあろうか
See, now I didn't waste my magic burst. So this I've already gone improved. That's actually not even that good damage. Gotta say, my expectations were a lot higher. To really sort of put it plainly. I get to like the last third, but yeah, this shit's impossible. There's too many. Too many of those little guys. Hmm.
伝説が来よった。これ以上進めぬ。
Maybe I just totally give up on even any sort of lock shots. I just match this and just see if I could like. Yeah, because you're not gonna hit the arm or anything, you're gonna just hit the center mass. Which actually, when I say it like that, makes things easier to think about. I don't even know where my cursor is right now, it's not on screen. Like, not bad, but this part's so painful. I never know what to do when these guys start to really going at it, you know? They're just perfect aim, like nothing misses. I didn't get that. What are you? What direction are you facing? It actually just moves around too hard. This is where we are. This is where we are indeed. I can't stand this boss fight. This fight's so annoying. Why is our dragon so negative? She really doesn't want to fight this. Also, just in general, dragons don't really like humans. So she's not sort of conceptually thrilled about the Caim alliance. Holistically. What if I just give up on dodging the baby attacks, huh? Like, how about that? Because I think it's cooked. And if I only focus on dodging what the big one throws at me, that might be decent, no? Face him, face him. You are so useless, respectful.
そなたとドラゴンの間に何があった？そなたの何がドラゴンを駆り立てる？
That game really likes throwing me in turn. No, yeah, because the magic shot shoots all of the little guys. It doesn't even like... The issue with the magic sword is that I can't unload it all on him. In your face? Hey, my face will look on level 15 times, man. Close, but not quite. Face, face, face. Angela, I'm gonna crash out with you. I actually had a... If it wasn't another one of this face, I had it, but I lose now. Splendid. I actively don't think that that's impossible. Like, I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can do that without taking damage.
伝説が来よった。
Is it like, it really is just like, can I burst him down faster than the little guys can kill me? Because the little guy shots don't have gun over, I just actively think I lose every time. What? No, it's fine.
ンがドラゴンに挑む。そんな馬鹿げた戦いがあろうか。
No, I actually kinda like this. If I only dodge the big dragon attacks, this might be fine. Okay, I'm just basically ignoring. The little guys are just noise to me. They don't exist on my screen. What direction are you looking at? Yeah, let's see that Saigan before we take those hits. Is this animal like a minimum, what, 3 hit points or something? Oh, I think it always does this at the end. He did it way too quickly now. Yeah, I think every time it hits 2 health, it does that. Yeah, but I want to do this chapter. I don't want to end here, you know? Because I know I can do it. Maybe if I hadn't taken the fireball, should I think I just gotta play perfectly. Which I think in this context means really sharp aim and no unnecessary hits from this guy. That's about as well as I can do the first part, it feels like. Yeah, like you can see how like none of those are getting dodged even though I'm hitting the dodge button there. Okay, well I took a hit there. That really makes me think if that's interruptible or if like he takes more damage from the head, because I feel like I sometimes do way more damage during one of those phases than normal. See, because the issue is that there's still 2 of these that it's gonna do. Like, I can live this one and do okay, but I don't think I got the spare health to do another one. Seems to be the crux of the issue. Because I think it's totally health based. At least from what I can see. Like he'll do it now. It is, yeah. Although he does only have one. But I also only have one. Like there is its snow, I don't know what to do. The other guy shooting you down? Yeah, that's the like, cause the big guy doesn't do any damage, but the little guy shots home in on you. So they're impossible to dodge. Oh, that was actually kinda good. But this show always happens there. You can't get any shots on the dragon. And then you're just out there taking infinite damage from the little ones.
そなたとドラゴンの間に何があった？そなたの何がドラゴンを駆り立てる？ドラゴンはドラゴンに挑む。そんな馬鹿げた戦いがあろうか？
えWell, I don't know why, but it ended that phase really quickly. Kureya Nation rejoice. Wait, I think by shooting the egg, you can make the egg phase go by faster? Hold on. I might have the tech. Oh my god, I think that's a... Okay, I just gotta go crazy during the egg phase. Or the cocoon, whatever you wanna call it. I don't think I've ever been this healthy at this point. I might still not get it because I need to live one more egg phase, but still. Please, camera, work with me here a little bit. Please, Skyrim, I need this. Because it's gonna do the freaking egg face again, I just know I'm on no health again. It's so upsetting. Oh. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see.
我 彼自身を超えられた気がする。
Yeah, that's what it was. I forget that you can get him out of the cocoon phase. By the shooting at him quicker. 2% health, yeah. Wow. Good boy. The dragon has never felt anything but scorn for mankind, but as she flies, she begins to feel strange new emotions for this man called Caim. And now they fly to the city, to Mana, to revenge. However, I'm not playing anymore. Unless this is the cutscene. If this is the cutscene, that's fine. No. Oh wait, does this section not let me quit out? No, I gotta do it here. Hi. I always forget that the pause menu is tied to just pausing and then the quitting is tied to that map. So chapter 8 we're on. We started on Rapture. So we did pretty good. We did 2 full chapters. So verse 3, we did 3 full chapters. Yatta! That was my goal, 47% completion chapter-wise. Yay. Okay, but that's enough for today. I'm very hungry, and besides, we get to play more Drakengard tomorrow. So it's okay. Hi. お疲れ様でした。お疲れ様でした。Thank you for the stream. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I had a really good time. It was a good advance, really good progress today, yeah. God, I love this game so much. Thankfully, we'll play it again tomorrow. And now, I don't mean to, excite you guys too much. But I think we might be looking at ending 8 tomorrow, right? I think so. Because I don't think I'm missing any, requirements. I think we just game a little bit. Tears are still flowing? Oh no. I did forget to toggle it off. What's for dinner? I'm gonna make a cheeseburger, I think. I haven't had one in a long time. Yeah, I think tomorrow we're getting the first ending, which is exciting. Very, very exciting. So I hope you guys are looking for the... Can you stop by? No, I'm sorry, it's all mine. I haven't eaten in 9 hours. So I'm gonna go eat now. Thanks everyone. If it's your first time here, don't forget to follow my Twitch, subscribe to my YouTube for more Drakengard. And I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. はい、ありがとうございました。お疲れ様。バイバイ。お疲れ。Thank you.